everyone, I will be trying to do this without a face cam, so you will just hear, hopefully, my lovely voice, and if it is not lovely, I am so sorry that you have to hear it. Well, anyways, I decided that, since doing the stream, that most of y'all were very curious about how I do my dinos. In today's video, I will be doing my main dino, which is ChaosWielder. ChaosWielder is an immortal with the -9 health, along with high defense, high attack, and a speed of roughly 7,000. I will be showing a clip of how I made ChaosWielder, and then just how I mess around with him. Now, if you take notice on what I do for some videos, if I do some future videos regarding ChaosWielder, I will have ChaosWielder as a huge dino with a high level, or I will have the dino as a low level, very tiny compared to what the dino size would normally be. Now, if you want to know that it's me, I will try to make it as obvious as I can that you are talking to me as a person. And it is not very difficult for people to try to copy my dino, but I try to make it specifically unique in the way of how I interact with people. I love talking to people, I love being able to go and play around and all. I try not to be a nuisance, but then again, based off my name, I'm pretty sure you know exactly how I am. I love to go mess with people, but I also like to have fun and make sure everyone else is having fun around me. Now, again, if you take notice, I have my name split up into two colors, Chaos being in red and Wielder being in black. I figured that would stand out and make it a little bit more unique to my character. And again, the size and all. I play as two different sizes depending on if there's hackers online. Hackers do have a tendency of messing with not my stats, but my level. If I could be at the low level, which I tried to play as because I like the small little tiny dinosaur that goes around messing with people. If hackers come online and mess with that, it messes with my level to make me a level 75. I am a modder, so I cannot prevent this happening, but the way that I can combat it while still being unique in my own way is to go to a higher level, which I usually go to the max level I can go in for the game, which would be like 2 billion and something, which is a very high number, which is what I have for my attack and defense. Now, my speed, I have like 7,000 for speed, just because I like being the speedy little compy. But, I absolutely love, and my cat's sitting behind me while I'm trying to do this, so if you hear any additional sounds, I'm very sorry about that. But pretty much, I go around playing as a compy who varies between two different sizes, and I love having fun. I try to record videos often, but not on this account, sadly, because there's not really a way for me to have much content with it. I play on 3 other dinos, but as I've said, ChaosWielder is my main. It is my immortal main that I just hang out with, and I love chatting. So feel free, if you do see me in the game, to chat with me. And if you want me to aid with your dino, such as leveling up or trying to remain small, I have 3 other dinos. One is my Karma dino, which I will be talking about. I don't think it'll be the next, but it might be the next to last one. Now, my other 2 dinos, one is to help the person stay small, and the other one is to get them to max level. I will be separating these 3 dinos into their own respective video. Now, I try to include some clips of how my dino is. You'll see that there's other people because this is a multiplayer game. But I just chill and talk to people and chat, or I just run around because I have nothing else to do. But without further ado, I pretty much will leave you to the rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed the video or what remains left of it. So, thank you so much for watching, and this was about ChaosWielder, my main, And once again, I am a modder, I'm not a hacker. Hackers on the game will play with the files and more than likely we will say break the game. Modders will rearrange files or play with the files without harming any of the main stuff in the game. So, if you see me play as a small dino or you see me play as a big dino, just know it's more than likely it's me. And if you just have any questions or anything, I could try to answer them. And as I said, please enjoy the rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are. And thank you for your time. Bye! I meant to include with my previous audio clip that every now and then people will decide to give me sacrifices, and it is really interesting because I'll sit there and all of a sudden they just bring me a corpse of a dino of like, oh yeah, here you go, and just offer it up to me, which I absolutely love it because it's just the most random thing and they're just like, oh yeah, it's a gift. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I accept it. But I forgot to include that. But I absolutely love when people do it because it's so random, but then I'm like, oh, it's a gift now. The blood of either my allies or my enemies, depending on which one they bring. But, yeah, I try to be open to other people, and I love chatting. Again, I cannot express how much I love chatting with other people. And don't be afraid to ask any questions or approach me in any way. As long as you're respectful to me, I am respectful to you. And again, without further ado, if you have questions about modding and all, I can try to help with that, but there are videos that's out and about for modding. There's technically only 1 or 2 ways to really mod, essentially because there is not any current mods out. You have to go to a previous version of the game to be able to use those same mods for it to travel to a new version. Other than that, you cannot really use them and not on a continuous basis. So sadly for me and my modding skills, I cannot spawn bosses, which is a sad thing, but I kind of like it because then I'm not essentially breaking the game either. So I wanted to include this little bit in because I forgot to include it, and I just thought it'd be interesting to include as well with the additional video that I have left.